Hi, this is Joan making a video at long last of the feathering technique. And here's my incredibly dirty palette. Yours can be clean or dirty, it doesn't really matter. Feathering, the single most important thing you can learn in watercolor. Let's see if I can hold the camera steady. Feathering means blending out an edge, losing an edge, making that edge disappear. I put down some ultramarine blue paint. I'm now rinsing my brush. Really agitate it, swipe it twice. That's probably a little too wet. Look what happens when I make a little film of water. Can you see that? Pressing the brush down, making a film. Then I'm coming up and just tickling the edge so that the existing paint flows in, okay? So that worked out pretty well. I didn't have too much excess water. Notice how the paint keeps crawling toward that edge. You don't want so much water that it gets into the edge, okay? We want that paint to fade out to nothing. Let's do it again. Let's do it in red this time, and I'm going to show you the wrong way to do it. Here's some Quin Rose. Love that color. Notice it's a nice, rich, dark color, kind of a honey or syrup consistency. Here comes my cat. Rinsing, swiping. Here's the wrong way to do it. Thinking that you're going to feather the edge by putting your brush down and moving the paint out to lighten that edge a little bit. It'll get a little lighter, but it'll also get a lot wetter, and you'll still have a hard edge. In fact, now you have a jaggedy edge, which is exactly what you don't want. Believe it or not, you can fix this. You can fix it completely. All comes back to water control. Swiping the brush 3 or 4 or 5 times so I don't have too much excess water in it. Notice I'm pressing down the brush, going back and forth. Can you see that little film of water? I know it's hard to see under this light. Then I'm just touching that edge. Okay, I haven't picked up the brush or anything. There, that's a little better. Okay, if that's still too much paint, you can rinse the brush again. Then you can get a mop pad, which is just a folded paper towel or Kleenex. And I am pressing the brush on the Kleenex to get rid of the water. Where's my brush? Here it is. Now I'm going back in here. Now that my brush has no water in it, it's functioning like a little sponge. I can actually go in, smooth out the paint, pick up the paint I don't want, scoot the other pigment particles back where they belong, and I basically have something that is really dark, fading to a mid-tone, fading to nothing. Okay, so feathering depends completely on water control. I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to do it again.